Okay, so in question 4, you are told that there are three types of flower seed, F1, F2, and F3, and whether each of these flower seed, some of them may, what's the probability that each of them will germinate as well as do not germinate. Okay, so now in this case, first of all, you're asked to draw a tree diagram to represent this data. So we will define the events first. G represent germinate and G prime represent does not germinate. Okay, so the first level will be the type of seed F1, F2, or F3, and the second level will be whether each of the type of flower seed, what's the probability they will germinate as well as do not germinate. Okay, so what's the probability that the flower seeds belong to each type? So you are told proportion is 4, 4, 4 is to 4 is to 2. So what's the probability that it is the first kind of flower seed F1? So it will be the proportion divided by the total proportion, which is 4 plus 4 plus 2, which is 10. So the probability will be 0.4. Likewise, for seed F2, it is also 0.4, and for seed F3, it will be 2 divided by 10, which is 0.2. Okay, so that's how you get the probability of F1 to be 0.4, F2 to be 0.4, and F3 to be 0.2. Then probability that the germination rates of the three types are 45%, 60% and 35% respectively. So that means the probability that if it's seed F1, the probability that seed F1 will germinate will be 0.45. Alright, so 45% means probability of 45 divided by 100, which is 0.45. So probability seed F1 will not germinate will be 1 minus 0.45, which is 0.55. So likewise, we fill out in the same manner for seed F2 and for seed F3. Okay, so that is for part drawing of the tree diagram. Part A, hence means making use of the tree diagram, calculate a probability that a seed will germinate. So probability that a seed will germinate. Alright, so if a seed will germinate, there's three possibility. It can be like that, from F1 and it will germinate, or from F2 and it will germinate, or from F3 and it will germinate. Okay, so we need to sum up all the probability. So it will be 0.4 times 0.45 plus 0.4 times 0.6 plus 0.2 times 0.35. Alright, pressing your GC, you can get the answer. Part B, you're asked to find what's the probability that it will not germinate given that the seed is of F3. So in this case, part B is a conditional probability question. Probability it will not germinate given that it is of F3. Okay, so probability that of G prime given that it is from F3. So from a tree diagram, we can see that probability of G prime given that is from F3 is just 0.65. So we can straight away get our answer from the tree diagram. So you can see the tree diagram is actually very useful. 2. Part C. Calculate probability that the seed is of F3 if it does not germinate. So in this case, if has the same meaning as given that, alright, in this topic of probability. So this question is actually that of conditional probability. You must be able to recognize this. So it is finding probability F3 given that G prime. Okay, so probability that it is F3 given that it does not germinate. So probability of F3 given G prime. We write it in conditional probability form. So conditional probability formula. So now numerator is probability F3 intersect G prime. F3 intersect G prime. Probability of G prime is 1 minus probability of G. Okay, press your GC and you can get the answer. How about last part, part D? Part D is also conditional probability question. You have to find the probability that it is F2 given that the seed does germinate. Okay, so it's probability F2 given G. So we write it in the form of conditional probability formula again. Okay, so that you can work out its value of this conditional probability. So probability of F2 intersect G, so it will be here F2 intersect G. So it's 0.4 times 0.6 divided by probability of G. Okay, so press your GC and you get the answer.